Welcome back. My name is Jimmy Jack, and today we're doing the unarmed challenge for Dying Light 1 to see if I can beat the game using just my body. We're going to be playing in nightmare mode because it wouldn't be a challenge otherwise. So, very first thing, I skipped a few cutscenes. You're just going to be seeing the wake up, And then I went downstairs, as you'll see here in a second. The very first level very first mission has something to do with killing a single zombie that always dies in one hit. And you pick up a pipe in the very beginning, but I dismantled it to sell it for parts. And then I go help the survivor after giving this guy a couple more kicks just to make sure he's dead. I helped the survivor so that I can gain some rep. So I found some alcohol in this fridge, and then I went to this bathroom, got this gauze, crafted up a med kit, and I gave it to him. And then I headed to the roof, and now you'll see. It's everybody's favorite parkour mission, the tutorial level. So here is a compilation. Forgot to mention that I grabbed the flag as well. I always do that. One thing to mention, I will be cutting out a lot of the stuff that happens, mainly the grinding parts where I have to get a bunch of XP and stuff to level up, but also things like this. There were a lot of different checkpoints that I had to go through to get out of the tower, as most people know. So with that, I finally made it outside of the building, which was awesome. And before I actually went to talk to Spike, I did some grinding at the very, very beginning on this van right here. And right here, you're going to see that I got a power level up, and I use that on the stun skill so that I can get more hits in on the enemies. Alright, and here's where I decided I was a little bored with the grinding. I got an agility level up, used it on grapple. And then immediately after, survivor rank up, got survivor starter kit. I got the first car set up, and then, funny enough, I started going over to this safe zone, and I gave these guys hell. Kind of looks like a broken PC. Alright, I got this guy, and then I activated this safe zone, and funny moments, I just started grinding again before setting up the next few cars. And yeah, I'll be right back with some more. So I just got grapple. I mixed it up with dodge, but there's that. And then I also got kick stun so that I can do more stun damage. I finally set up these other cars, and then it was time to go get the rest of the light. Alright, and after this was pretty much the moment I've been dreading. In the very early game, there is a mini boss, so to speak, in the form of a goon at this electrical substation that you have to beat. It really, really sucked. But you'll see, I have very much cut it down short, kept the sweet moments in, but, essentially, what happened was I spent about 45 minutes alone fighting this guy, and it just took incredibly long. I really, really thought about using one of the metal pipes that I found, but I wanted to stay true to the challenge. And through this fight alone, I got a level up in agility and a level up in combat at the very end of the fight. I also got hit a couple times, as you could see, but I got the vault to help traversal, so that I'm not surrounded too easily anymore. And then the power level up, yeah, I got sturdiness because, you know, the way of the monk, as I'm going to be calling this challenge, um, you're going to want a lot of HP to even think about, going toe to toe, bare knuckle boxing a demolisher, which is foreshadowing. I'm collecting all these weapons just to dismantle them. I got the boosters, which is going to help me a lot, especially the stamina booster in the early game. Night vision booster I may use at some point, just for the fun of it. Contacted the GRE. I really, really don't like them at all. But the reason I'm getting a bunch of weapons and dismantling them is because, well, the parts that they produce, since they are of no use to me, I could sell them much like those valuables, so that if traders happen to have booster parts or med kits, stuff like that, I could definitely use those. So I'm pretty much just saving up a nest egg fund until I get the money for late game stuff. Um, I am now thinking about the following, and if this series gets enough traction and you guys like this series, even with my janky setup, I will definitely do the following not fists only. I'll do the following as, the way of the monk crane. Because that would just be insane to do since everybody in the following has guns pretty much. But in that challenge, I would definitely, you know, beat all the freaks of nature, just because, it wouldn't be a challenge without many challenges. But yeah, this is where I end the video, because we're going to be doing this one story mission at a time. This is the end of the first assignment. Next episode will be airdrop, I believe. So, if you like it, like the video, comment what you want to see. Everything helps.